And here's a guy expected to carry the against one of their biggest enemies. It's the... With that, let's get out to our Charles Davis with this Week 10 matchup.
Well, Larry, there's a new stadium set to open in Inglewood in 2019, but for Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their... So the Rams call on Johnny Hekker here to punt it away on 4th down. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And some space here. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there. 87 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. They get the stop defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on spec.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Ooh, with a juke. Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And he now can wear the crown for the best ball carrier in a single season.
And think of who he has passed to get here. And being able to stay healthy, get enough carries, get great support from his offensive line and receivers blocking for him. But best of all, this is one talented individual that now has the record.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks add on. Charles, the second time today that he had. Here's Johnny Hekker now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And he fields it cleanly. Spinning past him. Room here to run. And he's loose again. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there. Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for L.A. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Taken in at the 22. Uses the stiff arm. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. This is taken at the 18. A beautiful fake. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And there he goes again. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there. 81 yards. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. And some room to roam now. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 81 yards. And this Seahawks offense continues. Here's Johnny Hacker now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And it's taken in at the 9. And he's got some space here. And he's loose again. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 91 yards. And the Seahawks are running away with this. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And the cutback to the sideline. Look at the spin.
Balance.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 71. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. They'll look to set up his blockers. Only 29 yards, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They come out here in the eye. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got room. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he cuts it back right, and he's got a crease. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 62 yards. And this Seahawks offense continues to pour it on. And those 3 rushing touchdown games in this league, you know. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Taken in at the 11. Oh, what a move. And there he goes again. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there. Finding the end zone yet again. And the Seahawks are running away with this one.
Well, it certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Lockett the return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be, but we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
They juked him. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So we've come upon half. Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the third quarter now. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. A strong running. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They come out here in the eye. And he'll give it here to his running back. Whoosh. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
11 yards on the pickup, and the Seahawks are going to have a first down.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball, really, people bouncing off of each other, there's also some things of beauty in there. You see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to carry the football really well and continually wants the football.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there. Finding the... Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. He'll field this at the 5. Oh, look at the juke. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They'll give it to him right up the gut. They find some open field here. And look out. I think he's going to go. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. He flat out can't be stopped. And this Seahawks offense continues to pour it on. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A.
Let's go, turn this thing up, let's go. Come on, let's go.
And he gets this one away, and it's got some hang time to it. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And possession will switch here as this offense will come on deep in their own territory. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Shooting the tackler, and it gives him some room. Past the 20. And he cuts left, and he's got an alley. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. Finding the end zone. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
And this is the kind of day a running back dreams of. They keep handing him the ball, and he keeps taking it in for touch.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. And this will be taken at the 13. "34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And it's good enough for a Seattle first. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. The 20. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A.
Let's go, guys.
And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And an alley to run. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This is taken at his 4. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Here's the defense for Los Angeles as they head out to set up shop. And maybe for them at this stage, it's sort of put up or shut up time. They need to stop trailing here.
Oh, I'm with you totally on that one. They've got to go out there now and put an end to what's been going on in this ball game where they've just given up points, gotten pushed around, so to speak, during this contest. They've got to find a way to end it right here, right now.
Can they end it? Let's find out. And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll cut it to, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. He flat out kicked. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Out comes the Rams defense now as they get ready for the next possession. They've had a day that they probably want to forget. Maybe it's a good thing it's a day game because they've got the night maybe to wash this one away.
There's always a thing called the 24-hour rule, win or lose, right, that you're supposed to have 24 to absorb and then let it go. Yeah, the clock starts a little bit earlier when you play a day game, right, and they can let this thing go and move on from there.
And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20. I guess that's what happens when you give the current NFL rushing leader that much room.
And when you do, all you're doing is solidifying his standing at the top of the leaderboard. He's going to continue to get more and more yards. Good luck trying to chase him down.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. In the red zone this time.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Into the 4th quarter now. The offense has got to feel like they've imposed their will and kind of taken the life out of the defense. And you can see it from the perspective of the guy carrying the football. Those holes have to look huge. Similar to a great hitter. Seeing a ball come into the plate and he's in the zone, the ball looks like a beach ball to him. He's just smacking it over the wall. Now what you're seeing is a runner whose eyes are wide open, and he's envisioning a goal line.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win it.